Hello guys, this is Electrospherian with my Let's Play World of Warcraft. This is the second segment of the series, and before we actually start the gameplay, I would just like to apologize for not uploading many videos. I have been busy, not had a lot of time to upload. I've been playing World of Warcraft on my main realm and stuff. But now I finally found some time to record a video, and that's what I'm doing right now. So let's go ahead and enter the world with Falconshots and start by doing our first few quests. Maybe we will search for a guild. I don't have the sound on right now because I think it would sort of cancel out my voice, so you won't even be able to hear this. I guess you could just look at it for the visuals. Here in Taldrassil, I believe that's how it's pronounced, the Nightel starting zone. If you see, I believe that's us right there. Yeah, with our pet. Don't know what we're gonna name our pet yet. That is a mystery still unknown by anyone. Well, maybe it's known by you if you've already skipped ahead in the video and saw what my pet's name was. So, yeah, here's my recount. It's going to be sort of hard to fit somewhere since we're not in full screen mode. But we'll manage. Stick on all my action bars that I'd like to have on. I like to have on auto loot. Alright, I always stick this down here. But in windowed mode, there's not much room down here for it to go. But we'll squeeze it in. And now let's name our pet. So right now his name is just Cat. Let's give him more of an exciting name. So we're not just running around with a cat, we're running around with something more ferocious and vicious. Maybe we'll actually name him Ferocious, if that's how it's spelled. Oh well, if it's spelled wrong, that's my fault. And, looks like a level 2 guild just invited me to join. Fierce. I would, actually rather be in a level 25 guild, but there's not really a purpose at a low level, so we'll go ahead and join their guild. And it's just a level 2 guild with 125 people. Not very exciting or anything. I like to stick my guild... What is this called? Panel, I guess it's called, on guild activity total or guild activity weekly, because I like to see how much I have gotten, how much I have kind of benefited the guild. So our first quest, I have the mail from May Francis. I like to turn off my track quest POIs because I don't really like that right there on my mini-map. Also, I like to turn on the repair, so I can repair my gear and stuff without having to run around and try and find someone to repair it. So let's go ahead and put my pet abilities up here. My Shadow Meld, which lets me slip into the shadows and no one can see me. We'll just go ahead and stick that right there. Not really going to be used for that right now at low level. And I am a clicker. I don't use the key bindings. I have tried to use the key bindings before, but it's just not my forte. Hopefully you don't hear me clicking too loudly. Let's go ahead and put our recount on the DPS column or page. So our first quest here is just to kill some young Night Sabers, nothing special about it. I'll try to use the key bindings at low level, so you don't have to hear my mouse clicking around too much, because I could see how that could be quite annoying. And other stuff. Not much to talk about right now, other than we are firing our bow at these young Night Sabers. I hope that I will have more time to record in the future, maybe I will try to get to a video every other day or even a video every day. Right now I am nowhere close to that goal. I'm right now about a video a week, and that is not where I want to be with this Let's Play. I forgot to turn off my Quest Hubber add-on, so there's going to be quests here on my map. That's sort of annoying. And Belmoss and Milithar's Stolen Bags is our next quests. I'm going to try to not read the whole thing of each quest, but I'm going to try to remember just to read this little line. So collect 6 fell moss from the Grelkin to the west of Ilthalane. Sorry if I don't pronounce everything right. I'm not very big in pronunciation on World of Warcraft. I'm sure I pronounced a lot of this stuff wrong. Recover Melithar Stolen Bags near the Grelkin to the west. So just another simple quest. And I didn't even notice that we dinged level 2 back there when we turned in that other quest. We also got some new hand pads if you didn't see me put those on. If you have not played World of Warcraft before, or maybe you've played it but you just only played it at a friend's house or something, there is actually now a, I don't know if I call it a trial. It's a starter. It's called a starter edition account. It's for people who want to try out the game. You play for free up to level 20, and you can be any race besides a goblin or a worgen. I have tried doing the starter edition before. I have a starter edition account on this Battle.net account. I never use it. I got like an undead mage to level 5 or something, but haven't played it since. It's really not as fun when you actually have your own World of Warcraft account. I am very excited for the next expansion, Mists of Pandaria. I pre-purchased the game already, so I am planning on making a Pandaren mage. A lot of people are making Pandaren monks, like almost everybody. It's going to be like overpopulated with Pandaren monks. My monk is going to be a Tauren, because I'm going to be a tank and Taurens have the increased health. So I'm going to have a Tauren monk. I don't think I really explained much of anything in the last video, but my main realm is Grizzly Hills US server. Ooh, some new pants here. And I have 3 level 85s. I actually just recently got my 3rd. I've only been playing since the beginning of Cataclysm, so not really that long. And ding level 3, that's nice. We get our 3rd bag already. 3 bags at level 3, that's pretty fast bag earning. But yeah, as I said, I've only been playing since the beginning of Cataclysm. My main is an undead rogue. I might actually do a video sometime in the future of me showing you all of my World of Warcraft characters. Don't know when I'm going to do that. But now we have our quest to learn Steady Shot, which is our first new ability. It's going to plop itself right down there. And just if you guys didn't know, I'll read what the spell does, or ability. A ranged cast time shot that deals damage. The Steady Shot also generates focus, allowing you to use other abilities such as Arcane Shot. So now pretty much we just have to practice our Steady Shot 5 times on these training dummies. I don't think they used to have these quests where you went and practiced your spells on training dummies back in, Wrath of the Lich King, Burning Crusade. They may have in Wrath of the Lich King, but I don't think they used to way back in Burning Crusade. You guys may be thinking, if you've only been playing since Cataclysm, how do you know about Burning Crusade and that stuff? It's because I played at my friend's house since Burning Crusade. So I'm not... When I got World of Warcraft, I wasn't a complete noob. I actually knew all of the basics and how to play. So now we have our quest to talk to the Priestess of the Moon. We have to speak to Dentaria, Silverglade between the two, pools in the center of Shadowglen. So that's a very interesting quest. And my guild is saying some stuff. I'm sexy and I know it. No, you're not. So they're having a debate of whether Pep is sexy or not. But either way, that doesn't really matter. We are just trying to level up Falconshots, not caring about what the guild says. I actually got my Paladin to 85 in, I believe, 4 days, maybe 8-ish hours playtime. I don't know the right exact amount of hours, but to me that was pretty fast, because on my undead rogue that I leveled, my very first character, I leveled up so slow. I think it took me like 11 days playtime just to get to level 85. That was kind of embarrassing because of how long it took me. But that's in the past, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Now we must seek out the Dryad. I don't know what that word is. Seek out the something known as Tarindrella within the Shadow Thread Cave at the northern end of Shadowglen. So we just have to come over here in this cave, and I believe she's in here, or whoever the person we have to find is. They are inside the cave, I do think. Or she is right there. Loot this spider up. Oh, that's what the Dryad is. I thought those were called like satyrs. Maybe they can be called both. Now we have to just kill some webwood spiders, another very simple quest. All of the quests are pretty easy to do and very simple at low level, because they want to get all the new players used to the game. That's probably why they have the quest where you learn your new spell and then practice it on the training dummies, for all the new players that don't know about trainers. We have killed 2 out of 12 of the webwood spiders now. I like how the steady shot generates your focus up. I haven't really played a hunter much. My highest hunter is a level 30 goblin hunter on my main realm. I am Horde on my main realm. If any of you out there are Alliance, I am sorry. I'm not trying to insult you or anything, but I have never really played Alliance, so this is kind of going to be a new journey for me, playing a Night Elf here. And ding, level 4. The highest I've ever played an Alliance is actually my current Alliance character that I have right now, and he's a human warrior. He's arms. And he's on a different realm, not on my main realm. My main realm just consists of a bunch of hordes. But anyways, we just have to kill 5 more of these web spiders and we will be done. And it looks like there is some sort of a boss over there. But we're just gonna run around because we don't want to fall down there and get lost or have to kill a bunch of extra mobs or anything. We just want to kill the amount needed and then turn in the quest. And I believe after we do the webwood spider quest, this same whatever they're called, same lady gives us another quest to kill some sort of a spider boss. At least that's what I remember from when I last played a Night Elf. I am hoping to make each of these videos probably around 20 to 30-ish minutes. I don't know how that's going to turn out, but definitely some are going to be a lot longer than others, because once we get into being able to PvP or dungeon, if we do some dungeons, that'll definitely take up a very long video. We'll probably have to stop recording and then just start again right away if our videos exceed too long. And now this is our last webwood spider, and we will be able to return the quest. So that's nice. And we can either get a new staff, a thistlewood blade, which is just a one-handed sword, we don't want that, and also a one-handed dagger. We're gonna take the staff just because it's the only two-handed weapon in those rewards. And yes, I was right, we have to go kill Quel'Thalas the Vile. We're gonna have to go through some spiders to get over to her. We are very close to halfway to level 5 now. Maybe after we kill this boss that will wrap up part 2. I think I've been recording for about maybe 15 minutes. I think I started at 8:34. So that's 16 minutes. Gee, this time just flew. It seems like I've only been recording for about 5 minutes. Strange how time passes so fast when playing World of Warcraft. I am very excited to get my Undead Rogue to level 90. I'm actually thinking of just playing him straight through to 90 before I even play any of my other characters, because I want to have him at max level again, so I can get him geared. He is not in good gear right now. I haven't had much time to gear him, and when I first got him to 85, I didn't really play him at all, because I thought max level gameplay was boring then, I don't know why. But that's when I leveled my Orc Warlock to 85. Warlocks aren't my favorite. I think they have too low of DPS. I believe I've heard that Warlocks are getting greatly improved in Mists of Pandaria with their burst damage, or I believe that's what it's called. I also heard that balanced druids are getting a big increase, but I don't really know. I haven't looked up much about what the classes, what's new on the classes. I've just been looking at the general stuff, like the new zones. And we got a new belt here. Oh, we forgot. Oh no, never mind. Or not a new belt, we got our first belt. So I've just been looking at the zones, the other stuff like the pet battle system, the scenarios, challenge modes, all that. I haven't really been looking at the new talents for all the classes. I really think Mists of Pandaria is going to be a great expansion, but you never know. It may turn out to be really bad. I don't really like that you can't use flying mounts in Pandaria. From 85 to 90, you must use your ground mounts. Flying mounts are not allowed. Well, I shouldn't say they're not allowed. You're allowed to ride them, but you're not allowed to fly. You have to ride them on the ground. Basically, you can't fly in Pandaria. It kind of stinks. But if that's the way Blizzard wants to make it, then I cannot do anything but deal with it. And now we get a good amount of experience and ding level 5. So we have to bring the filled crystal vial to Tanarian Stormgrip at the top of Aldrassil and Shadowglen. We will do that later in the next episode because right now I'm going to go and head over to my trainer and learn my Track Beasts ability, which just shows little dots as all the beasts around. It shows the little dots on my minimap. It's kind of hard to explain. You'll see in a moment once I learn it. I don't like to have on my hunter tracking spells. Kind of takes up too much space on my minimap. And you see here my track beasts. If I turn it on, those little yellow dots are beasts. So I like to have those off though. It kind of gets in the way. Maybe we'll just head up and go return this quest before we cut the recording. So level 1 to 5 in the second episode. Well, it's the first episode of gameplay. So 1 to 5 in one episode. That's pretty good. We're not leveling all that slow. We have a little bit of bonus experience from my guild. We have fast track experience gained from killing monsters and completing quests increased by 5%. It's only 5% experience, but 5% will help us, saying that we don't have any heirloom items. Now it's just kind of a stroll up the tree to the top so we can return this Precious Waters quest. And here is where we turn it in. Greetings, Hunter. Greetings to you too. Alright, so we don't want cloth, we want the leather tunic. Hunters, if you are an inexperienced World of Warcraft player, hunters use leather until level 40, where they learn their mail specialization and can use mail items. But until then, we will just be stuck with using leather. That goes just with... That was kind of a bad use of words. That also goes with paladins and warriors. They use mail until level 40, and then they can use plate. I don't know why it's like that, but I don't really mind. I still have the middle class gear, but once I'm able to use mail, there will be four gear types, so I'll be more of the upper class of gear. But I'm kind of getting off topic here, so I think I'm just going to end the video right now. But this was Electrospherian with Let's Play World of Warcraft. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like the video, make comments, subscribe to my channel. It all helps. It pushes me on to make more videos, and hopefully you guys continue to watch. So I bid you guys a farewell until the next video. So hope you guys liked it. See you next time. Not again. I did the same thing as last time. Well, let's kind of give it a proper ending. Last time I just kind of ended it right after that happened. I keep clicking the wrong key bindings to end it. Well, see you later.